Hey everyone, good morning. Happy Saturday. So I just wanted to share something. It's kind of deep, it's kind of magical, but I'm sitting here in my mother's neighborhood in Federal Way, Washington, where I lived with her for a few years before she passed away, and I'm still keeping the house. If you know me, you know I live half the time in LA, half the time here near Seattle in Federal Way, and I just can't give it up. I just can't let go. We have such a great we've had so many great times here. I have so many great memories. I feel so good here. So I've been doing like 3 to 4 weeks here, 3 to 4 weeks in LA. And this bench that I'm sitting on here, maybe you can kind of see it. I'm sitting on this bench, and this is at a neighbor's house. And this man, he built this bench at the end of his property, because you can kind of see that then the road is here, there's houses here, and the entrance kind of to the communities here. It's a 55 plus manufactured home community. And yeah, I'm living in a senior community, you guys, okay? So my mom used to walk down, because we live up the street, just a few houses. And she'd come with her cigarette and coffee and sit here and smoke. And as the people would come in, the neighbors would come into the community, they'd wave, and she'd yell at some of them to slow down, because you have to go 5 miles an hour, 10, 5, something slow. You got to go slow. And so as I'm sitting here, I'm looking around at the houses, because there was a house, just this one right here behind me there. A man named Bill lived there. He was in a wheelchair, and he'd roll over and talk. And then a guy down the street named Kevin, he's going to be moving. Maybe he's moved. He's going to be moving, I think, next month. He'd come, and then I'd come with Macy, my dog, and we'd sit here and chat, and other people would stop by. And I'm sitting here missing my mom so much. And Bill is now passed away. Kevin's moving away. I'm looking at some other houses around here, because my mom lived here for 26 years. And so I knew, most of the people, a lot of the neighbors I knew. And so many of them are gone. I think we've had about 15 or 16 people die recently in the neighborhood. I mean, it's a senior park, and so a lot of people are a lot older. So there's a lot of places for sale. And just looking around thinking, they're gone, they're gone, they're gone. And it is so interesting for me to sit here in this body, still in the 3D, in the world now as a spiritual medium, someone who connects to spirit every day. And I give mediumship readings to people and help them connect with their loved ones, and I bring them in and let them know that their loved ones are still with them. They're thinking about them. They give them evidence, and it's so magical. And it's painful. I know it's painful to sit here and think, gosh, I'm just, now I'm the last one of my immediate family left. And I was digging around in my jewelry box. I've got so much jewelry, you guys. Once you're a certain age, you have more jewelry than you'll ever, mostly costume jewelry or whatever, but than you'll ever wear. And I came across this little necklace. It's got little hearts and little pearls. I remember getting this maybe at 3 years old. I don't know who gave it to me or how I had it, but I know it's one of those little things that I've had since I was a little child. And then I found this heart, and I'm telling you this for a reason. This little sparkly heart, and put it in my pocket. And these are things from my childhood. And as I get older and think about, what am I going to do? Am I going to give up the matchmaking? Am I going to go into mediumship full time? Am I going to be coaching? What am I going to be doing? When I decided to put this on and reconnect to my childhood dreams, my childhood magic, what I wanted, what I thought about, what made me happy as a child. And all the people were still here in my life, they were still in the body. And so I'm kind of bringing that in. And so if you're missing someone, know that they are with you. It is so hard sometimes to even be the last one, but we want to make it count. We want to bring in that magic. We want to live life to the full. And as I walk around this neighborhood, I just soak in all the great memories and know that the people are still here with us. And there goes a crow, one of my favorite birds, the crow. They bring a lot of magic, and crows are one of the most intelligent birds that we have on the planet. And so let's use this to know we've got a lot more to do here. And so I'm sending you much love. And if you want a reading, just reach out to me, and hope you have a beautiful day. Bye, everybody.